What's up, everybody? Dr. Vince Leone here. Welcome back to the show. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Dr. Vince Presents, and this is episode 30. Goodness gracious, we're really moving up there. So today's episode is all about how to create omnipresence on social media for you and your practice. And how valuable is that, right? So for people in your community, if they're always seeing you add value on different social media channels, when they need a chiropractor, they're gonna choose you. So before we jump into the material, please subscribe so that you'll get notified with all new episodes. Also, I have a new free training at, it's called the 5 Practice Profit Accelerators. You can check that out at www.chiropracticconsulting.co, not .com. .co. So go ahead and check that out. It's great stuff. Now, today's episode, we're going to do a screen share. You'll be looking at my computer screen because this is lots of tactics and strategies, stuff that I want you to be able to actually take notes on because there's lots of stuff to do. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into the material. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and dive right into the material this week. We're going to talk about how to create omnipresence on social media. And this is huge, right? If we can hack people's attention and deliver value, and people are, in our community are seeing us on all these different social media channels, they're going to most likely choose us versus the next guy, right? Because they're seeing us everywhere, and they start to develop a bond with you. So let's go ahead. Step number 1: choose the content that you are going to create. Okay, and I recommend doing a weekly whatever, right? Weekly YouTube show, weekly podcast, or weekly blog post written. And so, and whatever it is, you just got to stick with it, okay? So consistency is super key. And look, I'll warn you ahead of time, this is going to look like a lot of work, and it's not a lot of work. I mean, it is definitely work, but the more you do it, the quicker and better you get at it. So it goes a lot smoother. So I recommend a video show, similar to what I do. And the reason why is because people just tend to love watching video. The second recommendation would be a podcast. And this may even pass the YouTube show, just because people are able to do this like when they're, running or commuting, etc. So, but we have a little workaround on that as well. But choose your content and what you feel comfortable talking about. And then what we want to do is go into creating your content. Now, I'm putting this on a kind of a weekly schedule, okay? So you can plan this out. And so it's just a little bit of time each day. Start with, before we actually, create the content, let's make a list of 52 topics for the year. And just sit down, take 20 minutes, and just write out, hey, what are topics? I mean, and by the way, you got to choose a topic that you're passionate about and that you can talk from an expert standpoint, right? And so if you can't write out 52 topics or not even get close, it's probably not a good topic, okay? So, but we need a wealth of information that we can dive into. And so that's why it's so important. Get a topic that you're super passionate about and that has a lot of stuff that you can talk about. So we have that list. We're going to do one of these a week. Start by, and we're just going to using a web show, a YouTube show as an example on this. So we're going to get very simple. We're just going to shoot it with our iPhone. And if you want to get fancy, you can go buy a DSLR camera, and you can get them for not that much, $500-600 these days. But I just recommend using your iPhone or your Android, whatever. I use iPhone, so the recommendation, it'll be around that. But the camera's awesome, especially in the iPhone 8 and the 10, and super easy to use. So I would just say start with that. So guys, it has to look somewhat professional. So we want to use a tripod. We want to use a lavalier mic, and lights not so much. That's not critical. But the tripod and the lavalier is super important because we want it to sound good and we want it to look good, right? So we want to have a steady mic, and you can get a tripod on Amazon for $20. you can get a corded lavalier mic and just get a long cord for literally, you can get all that for $30. And so if you want to get a remote lavalier mic, it's going to cost you probably a couple $100. But don't let money stand in the way. Just go cheap, get the lavalier mic, the one with a cord, and get an extension cord if you need it. Like I said, you can be all done with this for $50. So, and we're going to shoot it, right? So I would recommend keep it short, 3 to 10 minutes, something like that. And you just want to, the old saying is, tell them what you're going to tell them, and then tell them what you told them. so okay, this is going to 3 ways how we're going to, improve your neck pain today. And then you go steps 1, 2, and 3. And then, okay, so, and then you go through the whole topic, and you go, okay, so we talked about 3 ways to help your neck pain. We talked about this, and this. If you want more information, check out my website at blah, 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 blah. So that's your video, okay? So, and you'll get better. Guys, don't expect to be super comfortable, super good in front of the camera if you've never done this before. And so it's okay to be not great. It really is. Just try to be try to calm down. Just picture one person that you're talking to on the other side of the camera, and then just talk from the heart. But you do want it to look professional. Use a tripod, lavalier mic, etc. Then, now in terms of editing it, you can make it fancy where you have an intro and bumpers, which is like the graphics and all that type of stuff. But in the beginning, I would recommend, using your iPhone, iMovie, and just trim the front, because you're going to hit start or play, you're going to hit record, then you're going to walk into position, etc. Now, you want to cut that part out, right? Where you're hitting record and walking into position. So in iMovie on your phone or your computer, it's super easy to trim it. You just, and I would, like I said, I'd just use the one on your phone because it's already on there. And then you just use the trim feature and you just slide it left to right, and you just take out that section where you're walking and pushing record and walking back in front of the camera, so that when the video starts, it's you in front of it talking, okay? Now you can edit or outsource to edit it. You can use Fiverr.com or Upwork. All those are options to do that. But like I said, in the beginning, I would say it's more important to get started than to get perfect with it, right? So you have your movie, then you're going to upload it to YouTube. And by the way, on YouTube, if you don't already have your channel set up, set up your channel. So make sure that you have nice channel art, and just so that it looks presentable. Okay, you have your website information on there, all that type of stuff. So, and if you need a primer on, how do I set up a YouTube channel? Go to YouTube and type in how to set up a YouTube channel. And there's a million videos. Just pick the first one that you can get. I always pick the shortest videos. Whenever I try to learn something on YouTube, I just pick the shortest videos. I just want someone to kind of get to it. So go ahead and check that out. Then you're going to write a 200-word summary about what the blog post is about, or vlog, V-L-O-G, post is about, okay? So just a short 200-word summary, literally 3 to 5 paragraphs, super easy. And then outsource it for a transcription. Some people like to read this stuff. So, and then I would use Fiverr for that. You can do that for $10, typically $10. Anything less than 10 minutes, you can do it for $10. So now you have your piece of content. Not crazy, not complicated. We're just trying to deliver value because we have so much information in our head and we need to get it out there. Next, step 3, post. This is going to be on Thursday, okay? So Wednesday, we created the content. Thursday, we're going to post it. We're going to create a blog post on our website with the video and the summary. So on your website, there's a blog, and it's probably populated with crappy content that your website company is doing. So let's start putting our blog posts on there, okay? Because people will recognize that, hey, this doctor's actually doing this, and he gives a darn, and he's trying to deliver value. So create that blog post. Put the video up. Now, so in YouTube, they'll give you a share link. And so all you do is you cut and paste that into, and by the way, you can work with your website company. If you're with Chiromatrix or Patient Pop, just say, hey, this is what I'm doing. And then they'll say, no problem. And you just send them the video link, the share link from YouTube and the summary. And then they'll put it up for you. Or if you do your own, Just go ahead and go into the back end, like on WordPress or whatever, and you just edit the post, create a new post, and put it on there. Then you're going to email your list, okay? So you want to let your patients know about this new video you put up. So email your list, say, hey, everyone, just did this blog post. I'm going to start doing these weekly. This week is about 3 ways we can help with neck pain. Go ahead and check it out here. Put a link in there. Then in YouTube, you can pull the MP3 and create a podcast out of it. So we're going to multi-purpose this. Guys, I do the same thing. I'm walking you through what I do in terms of this material. Okay, it's not that difficult, and it is fun once you get in the swing of things, because you're teaching and you're, getting all this information out of your head onto video, so you can deliver value to people. So pull the MP3 in YouTube. There's just dig around in there. There's a section where you can, strip out the MP3, so you just have that. You're going to create a podcast. So I recommend this company called Libsyn. Super cheap. It's like $5 a month. And then you add in your podcast, or in that MP3, add in the 200-word summary. They'll ask you for a couple other things, and boom, that's done. Then you can connect that to iTunes as well. Just hit up a help desk little ticket there, say, hey, how do I get this on iTunes? And then you can create an iTunes podcast. And then also SoundCloud is another good place to post your podcast. Use the 200-word summary. We're going to use these later, okay? Now, Friday, we're going to start distribution. Okay, so now you should have the transcript received back by now. So go ahead and put that on the blog underneath, right? So underneath you just put, hey, free transcript, and then we're going to put the MP3 as well. Then go back to your YouTube channel. Under the comments, say, hey, get the MP3 and transcript here at yourblogpost.com, right? So we're going to, what we're trying to create is what's called circular virality. And what that means is whether someone's on YouTube or Instagram or LinkedIn or Facebook or Twitter, they will see us, and it's going to drive them it's going to drive them to different platforms, okay? It's going to drive them to your blog post, it's going to drive them to the YouTube channel, it's going to drive them to Facebook, all this type of stuff. That's the whole idea, is that it's going to create this circular virality where people are going to see us everywhere, and they'll get kind of pushed to all these different places. So put a link to under the YouTube channel comments, get the MP3 transcript here, and then at your blog post. Then we're going to go to your Facebook fan page for your company and your practice. Blog post link there and the 200-word summary, and go live on Facebook. Talk about, hey, I just did this blog post on neck pain. These are some of the things that I've seen in practice, and then just talk about, now you can talk about whatever you want to, but I would center it around the topic, right? So each week you're going to center around one particular topic. So go live on Facebook, talk to your audience about neck pain. And, like I said, you can freeform on this. This does not need to be long. Like when you go live on Facebook, people don't tune in for that long. So, don't feel like you need to do 30 minutes. Like you can do 5 minutes and then be fine. So next, distribution day 2, Saturday. So now we want to go at that Facebook post and boost it to a local audience. And this is super easy, guys. You'll see, guys, on your Facebook fan page, you'll have your post, and then on the bottom it will say boost. And you just click on that, and if you haven't already set this up, you'll have to set up basically a business manager. Super easy. Just go to YouTube and say, how do I set up Facebook Business Manager? It takes about 2 minutes. But the point being, once that's done, you're going to boost that post to a local audience. Okay, so in other words, people in your community, and you can identify, well, I want them to be interested in health, and maybe you want an age range, say you kind of want it tied to your ideal patient prospect. So if you like to treat females in their 40s and 50s, you can outline that with Facebook. And so boost it for $20 or $50 or $10 or $5 or $100, whatever you want. If you want to start small, start small. If you want to go crazy, go crazy. But the point being is we're going to start kind of testing and seeing what type of response we get. And the idea being here, guys, is that a lot of this traffic is going to be driven to your website so that they will poke around and say, oh man, maybe I will sign up for a new patient special or whatever it is, right? Later that day, I want you to post a SoundCloud link with the 200-word summary on the Facebook fan page, okay? Then go over to LinkedIn. Now this is optional, okay, because LinkedIn is primarily for professionals, so I post my stuff on there. So I don't know how super valuable it is, because I see other doctors posting, basically neck pain, stuff that really they should be talking to patients about, and they're talking to other professionals. So you can do it just to do it, because it only takes 2 seconds. But I don't know how super valuable it is, and I would say it's something that you should test. But I put that as optional. But you want to, if you're going to do it, post a YouTube video with your 200-word summary to your LinkedIn page. Then take a still of your video. Try to make it good of you not, don't make it so your mouth is like half open and your eyes half closed. Get a good still, post it on Instagram, and say, hey, check out this, I just posted this video. And this is obviously your Instagram account for your business, not your personal one. And then, so post that still on Instagram. Say, hey, check out this new blog post I did. It's on neck pain, 3 ways to, help with neck pain. And check it out. The link, click on the link in the bio. Then go in your bio, put a link to the YouTube video there, okay? That's how you drive people from Instagram. Put a link in the bio, drive them to that link. And you drive them to the link in the caption, okay? Next, and by the way, on Instagram, you're going to say neck pain, hashtag neck pain, hashtag your city, hashtag neck pain solutions, hashtag chiropractor. Like, get about 12 to 15 hashtags that are all centered around your topic and you, okay? Day 3, Sunday. And again, guys, I know this seems like a lot, but anything you start new is going to seem like a lot. But trust me, no one is doing this. No other chiropractors are doing this, or very, very few. I would say 98% or 99% are not doing this. So you can really separate yourself. Separate yourself. Okay, distribution day 3, Sunday. On your Facebook fan page, post a link to your LinkedIn account. Again, optional. Then go on Instagram, post a still, again, of the video, different one. And you can even put, words on there. You can use Canva, canva.com. You can take that still and you can put, kind of a quote on there, like 3 ways to fix neck pain. Put that on your Instagram. Drive, this time, have the link in the bio, drive into your blog post, okay? Next, distribution, day 4. See, by the way, guys, this takes 5 minutes. It literally takes 5 minutes. So, distribution day 4, now it's Monday. Go live on Facebook again. Talk about something else related to neck pain. Also, on your Facebook fan page, upload the video directly, okay? So this is different, and the reason why we do this is because of Facebook's famous algorithm and what they give attention to, right? So, because the point being is they may give more attention to a video uploaded directly to Facebook versus just a link to your YouTube video. You'll still have the, you'll still be able to play the video in there with the YouTube link. But anyways, just do it. Trust me. So we want to upload the video directly to Facebook, 200-word summary, and put a link to your full blog post in the description as well, right? So you can say, for the full transcript and MP3, go to my blog post, okay? And because you'll have that link for your transcript and the MP3, okay? Next, so that was day 4. On Tuesday is your assessment day, okay? So you want to go back and look, okay, which links or posts were shared or liked or commented on the most, right? Was it the ones from the blog? Was it the ones from LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram? What was it? So, and whatever that was, we want to go back and boost that if possible, okay? So, and what that does, in other words, if we go back, if it's Facebook, then we can definitely boost that. If it's Instagram, we can boost that from their, with their advertising platform, which is super easy to use. And then what that's going to do, it's going to keep the most popular posts in front of the audience and always driving traffic. So this is Tuesday, then it's Wednesday, right? It's Wednesday. And so, and then you're going to go do it all over again. And guys, again, this does take time. It will be harder in the beginning, but as you get better with it, it will just flow. It'll just be part of your routine. You'll do it on your off days. Maybe Wednesday isn't your production day. Maybe Tuesday you only have a half day in the office and you want to spend an hour, and that's your production day, okay? So just, but trust me, like this will create you as a thought leader in your community on health and spinal conditions and all that type of stuff, and you'll become the go-to expert, okay? So that's it. That is everything. Okay guys, hey, I hope you got a lot of value out of that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. Go ahead and hit that button and you'll be notified for all new episodes that come up. And also, don't forget to check out that free training, the 5 Practice Profit Accelerators. It's a free video training and you can check that out at www.chiropracticconsulting.co. I'm Dr. Vince. Thanks again, and I'll see you next week.